Goleiros, estic preparat.
Okay guys, thank you for joining and welcome back to Barca 360. Welcome back to the channels. As you are looking at stories making headlines around the club. If this interests you, kindly subscribe. So the first story, football club Barcelona, according to multiple reports, is in advanced talks to sign 17-year-old Spanish midfielder. Having already brought in the services of two promising youngsters in Emir Demir and Pablo Torre heading into the summer, football club Barcelona are also closing in on a third transfer. Journalist Albert Roja is reporting that Barcelona are in advanced talks over the signing of midfield prodigy Unai Hernandez from Girona, with the teenager expected to join the club's juvenile A team upon arrival in the summer. Born in 2004, a 17-year-old midfielder is held in high esteem in Girona. Unai Hernandez is yet to make his first team debut for the club, but was called up to the bench for a game against SD Huesca earlier this year. The young midfielder has one appearance for the club's B team as well, which came earlier this month against Olot. Holding midfielder by trade, Unai Hernandez is capable of playing as a single pivot or as part of a double pivot in the deep midfield region. He has also showcased good technical abilities and has a lot of untapped potentials. Barcelona, given their financial situation in recent times, are focusing on youth signings to build stars from within the club. The likes of Emir Demir and Pablo Torre are exciting prospects who will complete their moves to the club eminently. Unai Hernandez too could soon join the list of incomings at the youth level, with a report from Albert Roja claiming that a 17-year-old would initially be linking up with Barca's juvenile A side. However, if he puts up strong performances, there is every chance that he could be fast-tracked into senior football with Xavi Hernandez, showing that he is more than willing to hand opportunities to the young talent at the club this season. With talks already in advanced stages, a deal for Unai Hernandez could soon be finalized. Then moving on to the next story. This report is stating that Barcelona's teenage prodigy could be involved in a swap deal for Robert Lewandowski. Barcelona are facing some late season roadblocks in their quest to not only renew Gavi's contract but also bring in Robert Lewandowski. The Polish international's hefty price tag is becoming an obstacle for Barcelona due to their current economic situation. It is making the operation extremely difficult, with the club heavily relying on player exchanges in an attempt to lower the cost. On the other hand, Barcelona are yet to confirm the renewal of Gavi. The youngster's current contract at the Camp Nou expires at the end of next season, with multiple top clubs across Europe keen on his services. Barcelona and Gavi's agent have been locked in negotiations for months now, but they have not been able to come to an agreement. According to Mundo Deportivo, Gavi's precarious situation has put Bayern Munich on red alert. The Bavarians rate the player highly and are expected to make a move for him if he refuses to sign a contract extension at the Camp Nou. Although the German champions are not in any ideal financial situation, they will be willing to meet Gavi's 50 million euros release clause in the summer. As far as Barcelona are concerned, there were talks of Memphis Depay being included in the deal to sign Robert Lewandowski, but the Catalans could be open to including Gavi in the operation if they fail to convince the youngster to sign a new contract. The addition of Gavi should rule out the need for Barcelona having to cough up additional funds to sign Lewandowski, but the club would ideally keep hold of the player, knowing his limitless potentials and ability to emerge as a midfield dynamo for Barcelona in the future. When asked about Gavi's situation this week, Barcelona's coach Xavi Hernandez sounded rather optimistic and hopes for an official confirmation in the near future. Barcelona's defensive target rejects contract offer from current club, price set at 30 million euros. Barcelona have their sights set on defensive reinforcement this summer. The Blaugrana have a deal in place to sign Andreas Christensen from Chelsea when his contract expires next month. However, manager Xavi Hernandez wants to add another top-quality centre-half to his ranks amidst the injury woes of Gerard Piqué and Sevilla's Jules Koundé and Napoli's Kalidou Koulibaly have emerged as possible options for Barcelona to reinforce the defense. Koundé, though, could be an expensive proposition for the Catalans owing to his €80 million release clause, whilst Chelsea are also pushing hard to sign him, making things difficult. It could force Barcelona to look at Koulibaly as a more serious option. The 30-year-old could possibly be available for a much cheaper price as his contract with Napoli stands to expire in 2023 and has rejected a new offer from the club. Indeed, as reported by Italian journalist Giovanni Scotto, Koulibaly has turned down the latest contract proposal put forth to him by Napoli. As per the update, the Patalopite had offered the Senegalese man mounting a new deal worth €3.5 million per season, which could be half of his current salary, which stands at €6 million a year plus bonuses. Koulibaly, though, has flat out rejected the proposal from the Serie A outfit, which could mean that he could be made available for a transfer in the upcoming summer window. The report adds that Napoli would likely let go of their defensive mainstay for a sum of around €30 million. Koulibaly may not be a long-term solution for Barcelona, but given their current financial situation, the Napoli star would be a very much of a viable signing. He is a proven operator at the highest level with loads of experience and will add a leadership to the side. With the defender rejecting Napoli's contract offer, Barcelona stand a chance of swooping in for the 2022 African Cup of Nations winner. And then moving on to the last story in this particular video, Fabrizio Romano has made an update, has given an update on Frankie de Jong. Fabrizio Romano says that Barcelona wants a minimum of 80 to 85 million euros for Frankie de Jong. Negotiations with Manchester United are not advanced, and then there are plenty of other clubs who are also interested in the Dutchman. The issue of Frankie de Jong, according to multiple reports, is due to economic reasons. And then a report came in yesterday stating that if Barcelona are able to sell Frankie de Jong, then that is probably and then mainly due to sporting reasons rather than economic reasons. And I find that hard to believe because currently Frankie de Jong is one of our best midfielders, even though he has not had the best of seasons, he has not had the best of play time this season, but then he is one of our best midfielders. And then there's nothing that you can say to disrepute that fact. It is a fact. Frankie de Jong is one of our best midfielders. And then if Barcelona is trying to sell him, then in my opinion, I think that we are trying to sell him to balance our financial books. We are trying to sign him to get our wage bill to the minimum. And then if the reports that are stating that Frankie de Jong's possible elimination from the club or possible sale from the club is purely based on economic reasons, it is fair, it is understandable. But then if it is based on sporting reasons, I find that too hard to believe. Fabrizio Romano is saying that Barcelona indeed wants a minimum of 80 to 85 million euros for his services. The negotiation that was going on with Manchester United are no more advanced, and then indeed there are other clubs that are on the lookout for his services. Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester City, these are clubs that are also interested in the services of Frankie de Jong. Let's wait and see how the summer spans out. If indeed at the end of the summer transfer window, we will continue to see Frankie de Jong donning the Blaugrana jerseys at the Camp Nou, or we see Frankie de Jong at a different club. What are your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on these stories? Let's see them in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining. Kindly do stay safe. Until next time, it's a bye-bye.